Anyway, let us begin. First run of the night. And let's see if at the very least we can get something better than a 142. In case you missed the last couple of streams, we've been kind of hot stuck on some of those 142s, so I'd kind of appreciate if we could do a little better than that. But we shall see. We shall see. Maybe having splits is what's gonna change it up.
He said we'd go hunting this morning. Why isn't he here? Where's he gone to?
So let's go.
What's he doing up there? He's just standing there. What's going on with him?
No, but I would you?
Of course.
There's if this one, yeah.
I'll
Hey, stop.
That's.
All the loading screens on the fast travels here at the beginning.
Yeah.
Wait.
Good night.
It's crazy how much we fast travel right there at the beginning.
That carcass. What's
It looks
the
weird,
beast was
but
that?
somehow it saves a couple of seconds. Because of how the game works there in the beginning.
They killed many braves.
Yeah.
Nice, Jens. Good luck with it. Hope you get another PB.
Out of sight.
Some clean sorted.
Gone. So when it is
I'll. S
you.
Well, we'll see on Monday.
Aloy. So look for. You should
But
be.
I-
For you.
But you have all the right in the world to not believe in me. Can't really fault you if you don't believe it. I'll give you that.
It's you!
Are you
Tebet. As you
what's
caught there. Well, anyway, you know.
tears?
Yes, I'd
How are you doing, asshole?
John, get down from there. Bad enough you're drunk.
Listen carefully.
Why do you have to go climbing houses?
You'll have to tell this when I'm gone.
Aloy, over here.
He's wearing. You're the. What's
You good? Been busy? Fair.
No.
Whoa, hey,
Is-
I asked.
I thought. I.
Yeah, I'm. You. I'll.
I thought.
She got it anyway.
As those you have nurtured, take
Busy with anything particular or just life?
start blessing when all aspirants are in place.
Kinda like me these last couple of weeks. The reason why there haven't been
There's
nearly
no-
as many streams, or
I should head
why
into.
my schedule has been way off the last 2 weeks. Like November always just becomes such a busy month for me
Oh, I.
You know,
every year.
But I. All you.
you.
Oh. Are,
Having a life is very time intensive. Yeah. It sure is.
Looks like a grazer.
then again.
Pretty solid grazers.
Too far behind. I've gotta catch up.
one. Is the
Thought I
outcast
jumped too
coming?
far there on the first one.
She was behind me.
Strong. That's it.
No way but forward now.
Stop right there. Just who's in the lead? I can't see. Fuck.
Back up there, but managed to catch myself. Aloy didn't do the correct walk-off.
I've trained my whole life for this,
The games that you're interested in, like new games.
but I had the wilds.
That's been a lot of games this fall, but I gotta admit, other than Yote, which I still haven't played, but other than Yote, there hasn't been too much that I've been craving to play either.
Too many of them.
I feel like it was mainly in
We
the
can't win.
spring. There was a ton of games.
Don't give up.
They keep coming.
Oh no, there's more.
Like fall has been a little quiet for me as well,
They keep coming. How many are there?
despite there definitely being a lot of games coming out. Really, that must. Disagree with that, but whatever. But oh well, if that's the case, do you have some backlog stuff or something you could work on? Surely everyone's got a backlog these days.
They must have found me before I bled out.
Either that or maybe a break from video games could be
I'm
nice.
picking up some kind of signal.
That's always an option.
There. With the Are you saying I was born here? Inside the mountain? Why did you bring me here?
It seemed you were dying, and to die near one's mother is sacred. Lantra fought it, of course, but Jetta sided with me.
Is my mother here? Am I going to meet her?
It's complicated. Please.
Action heavy fiction? The only game I can think of that at least falls in that category that came out lately, I guess, would be Outer Worlds 2.
After the massacre at the Proving,
I feel like I heard no one talk about Outer Worlds 2 when it came out.
less than half, sir.
Maybe I just missed it. It just didn't seem like there was a lot of online discourse about it. Seemed like it just kind of came and went. At least in the circles I'm in.
So the killers got away?
As for strategy games, I don't know really anything about strategy.
Mother's mercy, as though she would not want us to
Or
help
what
ourselves.
possible strategy games even came out this year.
What's your plan?
This was my plan. To show you where you were born and loose you to follow the destiny All-Mother intended for you. The other High Matriarchs are waiting.
Sure, there were some games, it's just
No,
not a
even-
genre I really keep up with. The only strategy game I was ever into was like StarCraft 2.
We will soon begin.
And
Purify your heart.
seems like we're just never gonna see a StarCraft 3, ever.
The outcast approaches.
Ignore her.
I need...
You, but to...
But at least I have no hope we'll ever get a StarCraft 3.
Brave! Ready yourselves! Today we fight a curse! A demon! All mother, give us strength!
Won't be long. Gotta get in position. Here it comes.
Nice, Robbie. What's for
These things
breakfast?
How'd you...
Hey, look, I can't... You...
But...
I know.
Decent time out in Embrace. Yeah, if you have pretty high standards, it can be hard to
It's not
find something.
hostile. Striders. I can test it.
Watch yourselves!
Just
Bring it!
Leftover supreme pizza your parents got yesterday. Nice.
Hey, look, the war. You might.
What makes a pizza supreme? Or is that a
This
brand of
strider
some
is
sort
fast.
that I'm not familiar
This
with?
beats walking.
May the goddess protect.
my whole life. All of it, man. I should try overriding other kinds of machines. Probably can't ride them all, but I might find a use for them.
We got into the Expanse novels. That's a universe I know almost nothing about other than the name. Was it the Expanse that got some movie or TV show that people hated? So it was a bad adaptation?
Is that a corpse next to it? My focus is picking up some kind
Maybe
of
that was a
signal.
different thing I'm thinking of.
Maybe I can scan it.
I mean, you could say that about a lot, to be fair. Speaking of which, I still have to watch season 4 of The Witcher. I guess I don't have to watch it, I'm just...
No village.
I have a lot of curiosity about it. I heard really good things about Metaphor. It's not my kind of game, but... I think it was 34 in chat, one of my moderators said it was his game of the year last year.
But no.
TV was amazing? Okay, fair enough. I'm probably thinking of something else then.
Massacre site.
Oh wait, I'm thinking of, what was it called? Wheel of Time or whatever. That apparently was terrible.
Maybe the war
I
chief.
think that was the one I was thinking of.
What?
But at least, remember he heard a lot of complaints about it.
Girl said War Chief Sona went after the killers from the Proving. Maybe I should try to find her. Not quick enough.
Thought I didn't hit the mount yet, but we good. Oh, I did hit the mount. I thought it fast rolled too early, maybe.
Crown.
Oh, the bomb actually hit.
Machine girl, you're the car. They know what word it is. Nice. Who's you? I'm for you. Alright.
But we good. And it wouldn't be the end of the world if it didn't actually connect, but lose a little bit of time here. But yeah, I know literally nothing about Expanse. It's one of those names I just hear people talk about in passing, but I couldn't tell you a single thing about it. Like, I don't even know what it's about. Literally the only thing I know is just the name. And that occasionally I hear people talk about it in passing.
Also, there's good machine hunting across there. My focus is
I like sci-fi, I'd highly recommend it. Yeah, fair.
maybe I can scan it. I'm still getting a signal from my focus.
Never been super heavy on the sci-fi stuff, but... I guess that's not true.
This must be the rise Sona's runner to.
Just certain things in sci-fi. A lot of mainstream sci-fi stuff I've never been into.
The war chief stuff. Dressings. Might be a blood trail I could follow.
I
I should
suppose.
try my focus.
I guess Horizon technically is sci-fi, yeah. I mean, on paper it is sci-fi, it's just... for whatever reason in my head, I just don't think of it as sci-fi, if you know what I mean. Okay. I'm doing really good. Hope you are as well. Like, Horizon definitely is sci-fi, it's just...
Maybe Sona took it out.
I just don't think of it
She could be close.
in that genre for some reason. I guess because it's not in space.
Show.
I know sci-fi doesn't have to be in space, but, yeah.
The killers are just across this ridge, digging the cursed.
Roboduck. I mean, the Earth is indeed in space, as far as we know. Maybe that's what they want us to believe. Time hitting that last guy there, but got him.
This one's
Post-apocalyptic sci-fi. Yeah.
and I do it.
I mean, to be fair, there's a lot of stuff that is sci-fi that takes place on Earth, you know.
Commanders, over the past month, accidental blaze explosions have killed 12 men.
Like, it's almost rare you see sci-fi, or at least as I'm thinking about it right now.
Entire stockpile in a covered shelter.
Just thinking about it right now, Star Wars is the only sci-fi I can think of that has nothing to do with Earth.
I urge you to
Like, most of the sci-fi, even though it might not take place on Earth, it's still connected to Earth in some way.
Supply Master Thrawn, out.
You know what I mean?
A blaze stockpile inside.
Is there anything
the
other than
base.
Star Wars that is completely disconnected from Earth?
Sounds
I'm sure there's gotta be other examples, right? Mother Earth. Borderlands? Oh yeah, Borderlands, that's true. Didn't think of that. Foundation? Foundation doesn't ring a bell. I think I've heard that name, but yeah. Is Earth not in the Dune universe? Did not know that. I don't know that much about Dune. Like, I've seen the 2 movies, like the new ones. And I watched like one video explaining the lore of Dune. So that's about it. Because there are stuff, you know, sci-fi stuff, you know, like, if I'm wrong, but like Star Trek, you know, or like has Earth in the lore, but very little time in most of Star Trek is not spent on Earth, as far as I'm aware. As an example. Or Warhammer 40k, like the Earth isn't Warhammer 40k. It's just called Terra. Most Warhammer 40k stuff is not on Terra. I've never played Mass Effect, so I wouldn't know. Having recently learned a lot about Dead Space, only the very beginning, I guess, of Dead Space 3 take place on Earth. But obviously it's very connected to Earth in the lore.
Me, brothers!
I mentioned this in the last couple of streams as well, but ever since I played Dead Space for the first time recently, I really got down the... I really jumped down a massive rabbit hole of Dead Space lore. Really hooked on it. And yes, I looked up what the stories were, or big story recaps for Dead Space 2 and 3, because... well, I hear bad things about 3, so I don't know if I would want to play it. And Dead Space 2 is hot stock on PS3, so chances are I'll probably never play it. Is Foundation older than Dune? I thought Dune was considered the father of sci-fi, or the inspiration of most sci-fi.
If I'm
Sound.
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
Because when the new Dune movies come out,
Go now.
because I will admit, I almost didn't even know anything about Dune. Dune was one of those things I only knew the name Dune, and that it was a sci-fi book. That was all I knew about it before these recent movies came out. And I just remember a lot of people being like, oh, Star Wars was inspired by Dune.
You do have a plan, right?
That was like what people kept telling me. I was just like, oh,
even into the ruins.
the more you know.
Interested me.
I feel like I remember people then saying, oh, Dune was like the originator of most sci-fi.
Patience, Varl. You'll know soon enough.
I remember people saying that a lot when the first Dune movie came out. I guess Foundation is even predates it. Interesting.
Take my hand.
Something's moving up there.
Is there any news about when the next Dune movie is coming out, by the way? What was it, 2 months ago I watched Dune Part 2 for the first time. Although I wouldn't say I'm massively hooked on Dune still. It does seem like the way Dune 2 Part 2 ends, without spoiling too much, it just seems like it's setting up for a much greater story that, in my opinion, sounds like it's gonna be way more interesting than the story we have gotten in the first 2 movies. To be fair, the first 2 movies pretty much feels like it was mainly just set up for a bigger story. Ooh, B. That was an insane ring of metal. Nice. 2026, gotcha.
That's
Or our step. All by.
What the fuck? I just golded by 4 seconds? That ring of metal was insane, dude. And I even fumbled the fast travel there at the end, so probably could have been a second faster. What the fuck was that ring of metal? Well, we are 5 seconds ahead on my PV all of a sudden. Oh.
Brave. When I
Didn't see that coming, I'm not gonna lie. Watch me just drop a world record tonight.
I have
good. If
So I talked about it when I'd watched the... I talked about it when I'd watched the second Dune movie. That it's kind of like... I really like the world building and everything outside of the main story in those movies.
the flames. They're burning it.
But the story about Paul and all that... At least, having only watched those 2 movies... I just found Paul and his story just to be really uninteresting. I was way more interested in the world building of Dune. The main characters were just kind of like, eh. Well, for me, I don't know, it just didn't really hook me. 3, thanks for the good luck. What's up, Magic as well? What's up, 137? Why not? Oh, no, it doesn't 137 apparently. But that being said, since the first 2 movies kind of felt like it's just building up to a bigger story, which seems like it's going to be way more interesting, in my opinion.
Here they come. Corrupted Watchers.
Oh, again.
I've done what I can to cleanse this valley of corruption.
Because of that, I'm still very interested to see where the 3rd movie goes. And also one of my personal friends has also told me the story does get more interesting, at least in the books, after
More bandits like the ones at Devil's Thirst.
where the movies are at this point. I'll take his word for it.
Sounds of fighting. Something attacked them.
Turn back, girl! These machines are dangerous! Where are you headed, girl?
West to Meridian.
The way you can't. Where the
Prettiest card you're boarding. We got ourselves some traffic light splits at least.
We moved beyond the sacred land. I need to find the one. And know everything he knows. The killer's word. How they saw me through his focus. That woman is
Yeah.
one who looks like me.
I mean, sometimes it's like that,
Why they want me dead. Owen's trail leads to
you know? I would almost, for me personally, kind of foul Forbidden West in that category as well.
lives he's ruined.
Again, not that I hate the main story of Forbidden West, but the thing I enjoy way more in Forbidden West is how it expands on the, you know, the world and the lore around the world more than the main story itself. Was just a I mean, if you simplify it a lot, then yes. A lot of it is just fast quests. I mean, it was... I don't think the game as sequel to Zero Dawn was ever gonna live up to that, to be fair. Thank you for beating well. I don't think there was ever a chance I was going to do that. Just finish your penguin? Nice. I like the gameplay and combat more? Yeah. I would say before you get... I like Forbidden West combat more at the beginning of the game. As I've talked about many times before, I do feel like the Forbidden West struggles a little too much with allowing you to become too powerful, which I do think ruins the gameplay a bit once you get like laid into a playthrough, especially if you do everything. But in the beginning, the challenge when you are more limited in what you got and all that, it definitely handles that way better than Zero Dawn for sure. Late game fighting, I personally like Zero Dawn more, because there's a bit more of a limit to how powerful you can be. Yeah. I mean, I've always said almost since I played through Forbidden West the first time, that I feel like there was a better story out there if they didn't include the Farsina plot. But that's the story they ended up going with.
I'm sorry for the wait, but all
Like, I would have preferred Forbidden West if it continued to be a story where
outrageous. We're loyal citizens.
the things of the past continued to affect things in Aloy's time.
Somewhere.
And that was the thing she had to try to go and prevent and, you know, rebuild Gaia and all that. Instead of the past literally still being there and, you know, literally fighting the past, if you know what I mean. Like, for the story they went with, I think, like, they did a good job, except the very ending, where my main issue there is mainly just a cliffhanger ending.
How
It's hard. It does.
But
Another thing I feel like we talked about a lot, but...
Okay.
my duty is to guard. Hey, come back.
But I don't know, I mean, again, I'm not a story writer, so I can't say for sure, and obviously I couldn't do a better job than the people working at Gorilla, but...
Here we
I
are.
just do feel like there was a better story out there that hadn't included Farsina. Or at least not included them directly.
Wasting time.
Let's give it. Looks like Olin kept a journal.
Olin? I knew he could read contracts, but I never took him for a poet.
No doubt.
I think with the way they did Forbidden West, my assumption is also story-wise that
A map.
the way I like to describe it, I feel like they're gonna continue to make the games more and more sci-fi. I think the third game will continue in that direction.
There's your
How did... I'll...
leave it
Wait.
out.
I'm not... Don't act... Look, feel...
Frederick.
Again, I don't think we're gonna go full crazy in space, but I do think we are gonna go up to the Odyssey some way. In order to get information from the Odyssey. Hey, honestly, the more I think about Burning Shore story, the more I don't know how I feel about... Oh, I forgot to split on Meridian. Oops. The more I think about Burning Shores, the more I'm not sure how I feel about it. Like, mainly around the Laundra
I'm glad
plotline.
it's over. Even if I can't help those that died.
There's some ways in the Laundra plotline where I'm just kind of like, this feels really dumb. But then I can also make arguments for, it's nice in some ways, but I don't know. Similar to Forbidden West main story, it's kind of like, I like all the world building and the lore they did around it. Whereas the main story, very much mixed feelings about it. Without hating it, let me be clear.
To me, brother!
None of the Horizon stories I really hate. You know? Compared to Zero Dawn and Frozen Wilds, Forbidden West and Burning Shores, I just have some...
Kill her!
When it comes to the main story, I just have some very mixed opinions about it. Team fight?
I'm I'm not. What
They never.
what do I do when they and who
You've only
you
hated
hate
such.
and what I've heard
I want
where
my folk.
it-
Yours.
yes
Then
go to
I didn't.
Right. Granted, I will also admit, it's been a while since I've just played through the actual story of Forbidden West. I really should refresh myself on it soon. I feel like there are definitely some details I'm
Glad that's over with.
starting to forget.
Right.
Tell
No.
her.
Sir, shot. Yeah.
All right.
Come on.
I need to do a refresher playthrough at some point.
Come all the way out here.
But that could be something we'll do in December.
It doesn't make sense.
Is this Shadow Karja territory?
No. They broke the ceasefire as soon as they set foot in the clear.
Alright, this is it.
Definitely just need a personal refresher
These look like
on story stuff.
drag marks. Did someone
Because I do feel like there's
their bodies
a little too much lore I'm forgetting. Or not lore, but story beats at this point. It's been over a year since I've sat down and like watched. Actually, it might even be a year and a half to 2 years at this point since I last straight up just sat down and watched the cutscenes, at least on the main story.
Ursa dead.
Like Zero Dawn, I feel like I'm playing through that story like on average once a year.
Don't lose your wits or anything. Uh-oh. What's that?
I think it's calling in machines. Get ready. These look like Vanguard weapons. There's no blood on them.
But my thing is also with Forbidden West story. I just also feel like the first two acts,
Something hit
up
us.
until you go to Phoebes, or right before you go to
Never seen
Phoebes,
before.
aka San Francisco for the
What are
first
those
time,
leather straps?
I just feel like the main story is so good and borderline perfect
And a rock with blood on it.
in the first two acts, and then it's just that third act that just didn't,
Looks like you could mount.
just doesn't sit right with me.
There, by the tripod. A used power cell.
You know? It's mainly just that last act that's I got all my issues with. Well, we are half a second ahead of my PB, so I guess it's going really well right now. A lot better than I really thought runs were gonna go, considering how they went the last couple of days. That's still a lot of run left, so let's not celebrate anything yet. Looks like we're gonna get a wreck by the Sawtooth anyway, so. See if we can outrun him. Tuck the corner here, so to delay his attack. We actually outrun him. Nice. Very productive to criticize game. I mean, you gotta criticize the things you love. You know? It would be weird to just blindly love something more. I guess the true way of showing that you just don't like something is just never discussing it. You know? Am I not getting knocked off here? Game is like majorly teasing me being knocked off right now, but it's just not doing it. I feel like I need that Sonic meme of, how are you still alive? I have no idea.
Maker's End. Not much farther now. Said he found an image of the woman I was involved.
Yeah, that's the thing. That's one of the things I don't remember in Forbidden West because it's been too long since I played it. But I always think about it when I play through Zero Dawn. Do they ever specifically mention in the game why they faked the explosion?
spine through my focus again.
I'm sure it's brought up at some point. I just don't remember where in the game it is. In Forbidden West. So that's one of the reasons why I want to replay the main story again. Because I just don't remember what they say about that, for example. It was like one of the things.
Explosion.
I mean, if that's the explanation, yeah, that doesn't make a lot of sense, because Basine deliberately leaves Earth because they don't believe Zero Dawn is gonna succeed. Why would there be anyone to follow them? Unless I'm forgetting something again, but again, just need to replay the game to get refreshed on it.
What was that? Hades? Hey! I need to find a way
Yeah, Silent Story also feels a bit annoying in Forbidden West because he just disappears. I mean, makes sense kind of why he disappears from Latopolis, because Aloy gets a new focus
Welcome to Feral Automation.
that he no longer
where all the
can see
problems
through.
of tomorrow are being solved today. With over 25,000 human employees based in nations and corporate holdings.
But I do feel like they kept Silence away from the story for a little too long. I know they bring her up a little bit here and there, but I do feel like he's gone for a little too long in the middle of the game. I forgot to split again. God damn it. This is what happens when I haven't used splits in a while.
It'll be a long way
Get to
up.
split everywhere.
Frozen metal most of the way.
Sorry about that.
Not making this easy, Dr. Sobek.
Not actually losing 40 seconds.
So they made the focus. 25,000 people? That's bigger than a tribe. So they made machines and devices. I guess those things were common in their world.
Do you want me to rant about Last of Us 2 again? I feel like you're trying to tease me into it. But like I said, I don't want to rant about it until I've given the game a second chance. Which I know I still haven't done, but... Still waiting for whenever I feel like that's gonna be the right time to do that. That was a nice plan.
Do you wish to deploy our privileges to recover purge damage?
Oh yes, I believe I do.
A file has
Can we get a rant by God of War Ragnarok instead? I still haven't played Ragnarok myself.
Elizabeth, good to,
That's another game I need to get around to.
it's been years.
Where's your legal team, Ted?
No need. I dropped all 18 lawsuits the moment you landed.
Like, I watched a
Confirms this.
good chunk of a playthrough of Ragnarok,
Alright,
but
this promises to be interesting.
still missing a lot of it.
Perhaps we could have lunch brought in.
I guess the only thing I really feel like I can say about Ragnarok is
Something big or you wouldn't have
they didn't improve much on
So spit it out.
There's a glitch.
is from what I saw at least, they didn't improve much on the things I disliked about the combat in God of War.
So shut them down.
And it definitely seemed like Ragnarok is a little too long. They probably should have done 2 games instead of 1.
Are you telling me a swarm
At least story-wise.
It's worse than that.
But I feel like that's the only thing I can say about it.
Show me the data then.
From what I've seen, again, haven't played it myself, so my opinion will likely change once I play it myself.
Ted Faro. Alright. Made it.
Another fire has been
Thanks for the good luck, Painted.
Isn't a glitch. It's a catastrophe.
I haven't seen enough of Ragnarok to really know.
It's not bad, Ted. It's apocalyptic. You built a line of killer robots. That consume biomass as fuel. And you make them capable of self-deprecation.
What didn't I like about God of War's combat? A lot of the places you fight things in feel a little too arena. Like, they feel a little too designed for this is the place where combat happens. You know? I feel like it would have been cooler if there was some more... If the areas you at least fought in felt a bit more natural. And this is the thing, not just God of War, a thing I hate when every game does this. Is I hate when the game shows you, oh, here are all the enemies in this area, you can scout them out. Or you can literally see all of them. And then you get halfway through the fight and then there's just like, oh, now they're coming over the walls. Or, in God of War sometimes, literally coming out of the ground. I just hate when random reinforcements appear in combat. And 90% of fights in God of War, enemies literally spawn out of fucking nowhere all the time.
There has to be another way.
I just dislike that a lot.
Way to fix your mess, I would have proposed it.
But this?
And I still like God of War, and the combat is fun. Those are just two things I'm just kind of like, wish they wouldn't have done nearly as much of it in Ragnarok. Oh.
Yes, you can.
That? Liz, I cannot in good conscience sign that.
You've got a choice, Ted.
I know.
Obviously, there are not major issues, it's just things I dislike about it. You're more than welcome to
meet with General Harris and the rest of the Joint Chiefs.
Disagree.
Are you crazy?
Now your choice is
Those are just things I'm personally not a fan of.
And I'll tell them the wealthiest corporation on Earth has guaranteed the funds necessary to build Zero Dawn. Exactly as I've designed it. Or don't sign, and I will make sure they and everyone else on this planet knows the real cause of the glitch.
Jesus, Liz. You don't have to threaten me. I'll sign.
But I feel like I've never heard anyone else bring up those issues with God of War, so I assume that's just a me issue with the combat.
From here on out, you get to do what you've always been good at.
Areas being a little too designed perfectly for combat. And the enemy is spawning out of nowhere in 90% of fights.
So
I hope I'm not the only one complaining about that, but maybe I am. But hey, I know what I like, I guess. It sure is a video game. I think most of the time lost there was the fight outside makers. But yeah, basically just to end the conversation about Ragnarok, I don't know. I'd like to talk more about it, but can't really do it until I play it myself. And really, just like with Ghost of Yotei, I really should have just played that game at launch. Why was it I didn't play Ragnarok at launch? I don't even remember. I remember, I feel like I just said, wasn't it something I just didn't feel like playing a story-heavy game at the time or something like that? I think. And then for whatever reason just never got around to it. Because I remember I jokingly, or not jokingly, I seriously said a lot of the time, oh, I'll play God of War Ragnarok when... Because there was rumors for the longest time it was gonna get some DLC. Right. I remember saying for the longest time, oh, I'll play it when they announce DLC, because then I can beat it before the DLC comes out. And then they announced God of War Valhalla and released it 5 days later, so...
Fascinating.
Yeah, that plan didn't work. And ever since then, I've just, Ever since then, God of War Ragnarok has just kind of been sitting there waiting for me to play it, but yeah, still haven't done it. Imagine that, not having played Ragnarok or Yotei. Am I even a PlayStation fan at this point? I feel like I'm losing my PlayStation fan count. Yeah, I've heard great things about Valhalla. But I've pretty much managed to avoid any and all spoilers about Valhalla. So, at least I got that to look forward to, spoiler-free. Because my Ragnarok playthrough won't be spoiler-free, because I did watch people play it when it came out. I just didn't get all of the story. But most of the story I missed is like the middle. Most of the stuff I watched was the beginning and the end. Do you even PlayStation, bro? No.
Haven't seen one of these since I was a little kid. There must be some kind of code. Maybe I should try scanning objects in this area. 3 power lines, resources. That makes 1. That's 2. 1 more.
I'm a fake PlayStation fan. I should be shunned from the PlayStation community. Secret Xbox admirer. What is there to admire? Really? Dang it. My first shot was slightly off. Nintendo spy? Where? Surely there's not Nintendo fans in my chat right now. Must root out that evil. God of War 4 is 2018, right? Yugi with a 39-month free sub. Thank you so much for the continued support. Hope you're doing well. Thank you for using your Prime on me, I appreciate it.
So we put a railgun in the hand of every civilian strong enough to carry one. Show them where the
Not only that, Seth. Notice that green split and the time I'm comparing against?
By giving them something to
Maybe the splits was what I needed all along.
the top secret super weapons program that will save us.
Eating.
So long as humanity.
But yeah, God of War 2018, believe it or not, God of War 2018 is the only God of War game I played. I never played the old ones.
War plan. This is a war crime.
But if they ever port God of War 1 and 2 to modern consoles, I'll play them as soon as, or maybe not right away, but I'll play them in almost a heartbeat. If God of War 1 and 2 goes on modern platforms. And then I'll also play God of War 3, which is already on modern platforms, but I don't want to play God of War 3 until I play the 1 and 2, because that would be dumb.
Then I'll be off.
Fair enough, Seth. But yes, we are 5 seconds behind record. Or, sorry, not record, PB. Oh, you don't have the record in this category. I know. No, shush. Pretty good first half to the run. Let's see if we can get a good second half. Most likely, because I'm just gonna assume God of War 1 and 2 is not coming to modern platforms anytime soon. And I'll most likely play Ragnarok first. Like, the next thing I want to play on my backlog is Expedition 33, just because I never felt so out of the loop on a game before as Expedition 33. So that will be the next backlog game.
He's in fault.
All of these.
And then after that, probably Yote. And then after that, I guess at this point, I feel like I probably have to do Ragnarok. Just so I can earn my PlayStation credentials back.
It's all very intriguing.
I'm not here to intrigue you.
Too late.
I can call myself Have you read the command, Seth? But you're more than welcome to call it a scam. What is E33 about anyway? Friend people, to my understanding.
What's the Sun King like?
The most important thing is what he is.
And yes, the adapter for the Breath of the Wild, true. You just got home and you're eating. Fair.
I know. Who?
We could always up the ante of that goal. Maybe include one of the 2 other games in it. That would be a big commitment. Well, from what I hear, RAM is about to cost more than 300 soon. If I want to future-proof my PC, I probably should get around to it. Why did we just get a hype train without a sub? And you talking about me scamming people? Now Twitch is scamming people. Was that hype train just super delayed? Or is it just me? Twitch always scams people. I mean, kind of. You kind of... We all need more RAM. And sadly, it turns out you can't just download it. If only you could. Yeah, I don't know what... Twitch has clearly changed something about how hype trains work, because they seem like they're coming out of nowhere. And also the fact that sometimes it seems like you only need one sub to trigger one. I feel like Twitch is getting, feels a bit more egregious lately, don't it? I mean, I know you guys probably don't keep up with Twitch news as much as I do, but like, Twitch definitely seems like they're coming off a bit desperate these days. Yeah, so it is Yugi's sub, but that was like 5 minutes before the hype train happened. Still a little strange. RAM is expensive now, which is why I want to get it now. The prices are going to continue to go up. And I don't believe they're coming down anytime soon. I know people say it's dumb to buy RAM right now, but one, I kind of need it, and two, I don't think the prices are going down anytime soon. Yeah, Twitch, I think they removed the 1,000 sub thing, unfortunately. Apparently there were some issues with it, but last week they did increase the amount of gifted subs you could give in one go to 1,000, which... Even on the biggest streams on Twitch, how many people have ever gifted 1,000 in like a short span of time? That can't be many people. But I saw, I think it was yesterday, I saw apparently Twitch has removed it temporarily because there was some issue with gifting 1,000 subs at the same time. I think the limit is back down to 500. But hey, if somebody wants to give 500 subs, I'm not gonna complain. Same.
Something out there.
The ground here looks pulled up.
Skip.
The gate's barred. We're getting past that.
You'll have to find another.
Only 5, yeah. Unfortunately, the limit is only 500. Because as far as I'm aware, they haven't put it back up to 1,000 yet.
I see it.
So if you want to be generous, you're gonna have to settle with just gifting 500 subs. I'm sorry, but it just has to be that way.
Like this. Feels wrong.
Do we even have enough recipients? The way gifting subs on Twitch works is it tries to pick people that are already here. If it can't find people, then it just takes people from your follower list. And if you don't have enough followers, then I think it just becomes people that have watched your stream at some point, and then after that it might just be random. I think. But I have more than 9,000 followers, so you're gonna have to give a lot of subs if you wanna if you wanna test that out, at least on my stream. Might be better to test that on a smaller streamer.
Got intruders.
They're gonna make you do it twice. I mean, I know you've been really generous in the past, but you do realize how much 500 subs is, alright?
That's the way out.
I know.
Now I'm almost getting afraid Magic is considering it. Yo, Triple Stan, thanks for the very appropriate $33 donation. Thank you, really appreciate it. 20 bucks. What was it we said the other day? Like 1,000 subs is like, what was that, 4,000 euros? Something stupid like that. And the problem with that is Twitch takes a large cut of that money, obviously. Because they take a cut off gifted subs, which I assume most people know, but it is a lot of dope. Oh, 5K without discounts. Yeah.
Sunfall.
Now, don't get me wrong, I would have very much appreciated it, but it's a lot of money. More money than anyone has ever done in a single donation.
Like people are just...
Or in one single. Like, the most amount of subs I've ever gotten in one go is 50, I'm pretty sure.
The sun. proud tradition. Now we get to see if you attack.
That's the biggest one I remember, and I'm pretty sure I would remember if somebody had done more of that.
Welcome to the Citadel.
Somebody did an anonymous 50 gifted subs after one of my Burning Shores world records back when Burning Shores came out. I don't know who the person was because they were anonymous, but I appreciate it. Obviously, there are people that have gifted way more subs. But in one go, the highest has been 50.
You've been here before.
Obviously. Now, it's very important that
So is 200 the max? They lowered it to 200.
I've shown you the way in, but this humble vent.
It's more money than flying to Denmark to have a beer with me.
Before you descend
If you want to do that again, I mean, you're welcome. You're more than welcome.
equipped and focused. No distractions. If you
And
have
from what I remember, we had 2 beers that day.
or hold your peace.
The same.
I won't tolerate whining. Is that clear?
You'll tolerate what I give you.
By the way, Turtlestein, I really appreciate the donation. Feel like I didn't say properly thanks, but thank you so much. I'm gonna make you do it 5 times.
Welcome to Project Zero Dawn.
Zero Dawn. We found it.
I mean, people say beer is really expensive in Denmark. So yeah, it costs a lot. It's not as bad as Norway, but it is expensive.
Initiating playback.
Walking like that. We didn't walk that far. Come on
Life
now.
on Earth didn't cease to exist.
He said it could not be stopped.
But
It
it
was
was
10 miles.
Somehow,
Didn't feel like it.
Somehow Elizabeth saved us. I've got to keep looking. Find out how she did it.
We definitely walked far enough that we could have justified a 3rd beer, to be fair.
I can pass them undetected.
Spread out!
In hindsight.
Move! Kill it!
What is this place?
Initiating playback.
So, the whole Earth destroyed. But then, renewed?
Yes.
Alright, let's get a good fight in.
A machine of creation.
Intruder! Get her!
Is there another route?
I've done this before. Here we go. Looks like that part I found upstairs. That should do the trick. Let's get that door open. That did it.
Something be here?
Ah! What am I doing?
You cannot hide from our wrath.
There's Messi. Oh, there goes our pace. To be fair, this run was also going a little better than it had any right to.
Elizabeth said a new generation.
Ah yes, gotta criticize games again. You know, the funny thing about you mentioning that, Astral, that always reminds me of my, well, it's not world record anymore in Ghost of Tsushima, but the world record I set in Ghost of Tsushima, the sub 250, which has been beaten, for those who don't know. Like, the first hour of that run is just me ranting about Last of Us Part 2.
It does. Do you?
If you watch it back.
And after
Which is hilarious.
You're
I'll never beat that thing without weapons. My weapons are up on the platform.
Gotten quite a lot of comments on that because of it.
I could use its strength against it.
hilarious in hindsight.
Another hit, and that pillar will come down. It's down.
Nice. I'm afraid I messed up there. Oh yeah, you did with the Ghost of Tsushima picture. Assume that's what you mean, right? Picture, I guess drawing is the correct word.
Got our weapons back. Now you're just a big dumb target.
Did I really get hit there?
That canister on its belly. Looks important.
It's really falling apart. Did I kill him in time? No, I didn't. Lol, Nathan.
Of course, if you not happy.
You're.
Start. I'll be.
Wait.
Yes.
The truck.
When I'll come in the meet.
You think
one of them. Hey, Lord, for you. Yeah.
Oh, I didn't lose time. I thought the fight was too slow. I mean, I got no problem with people that like Last of Us Part 2. I've always said that. I personally just didn't like it. But also, I went into Last of Us Part 2 with probably terrible expectations, because ever since they announced Last of Us Part 2, I always said it was, why would you do a sequel? That's stupid. I went into Last of Us Part 2 on my first playthrough. Almost like reasons to not like it, which is why I kind of want to give it a second chance. Eventually. Is he set up there? Oh. What is he doing?
Finish them!
Nessie?
Aloy did it. We only help.
You speak for no one.
Thank you. I'm
The mate then.
You will.
Sucked in the first place. Damn.
So, she out by the. Have you? Because what if she Ayla
Talk.
Hold for.
People are feisty in chat today, huh?
I see you're inside.
Figured I might be hearing from you.
Shall we begin?
Gregory,
I never stopped.
I'm doing good. Hope you are as well.
Looks like I don't like this guy very much.
Genetic identity confirmed. Entry authorized.
Of course they hated
Greetings,
it.
Dr. Sobek. You are clear to proceed.
I still haven't watched the second season because
So,
I decided I don't want to watch the second season until
The dream of Apollo.
I played Part 2 again.
why not?
Oh, let's hold back on those spoilers a little bit longer.
Identity scan malfunction rectified.
The only thing I know about it is even people that like Part 2 don't seem to like Season 2 that much. At least, I've seen a good amount of people in that
Going to be
box.
interesting.
God damn it.
Corruption beyond
We stopped talking about my backlog and how I don't play any games and I just permanently play Horizon all the time.
She came out of the mountain.
Because it hurts, because it's true. It hurts because it's true. Wait, who are we talking about? Oh, Ellie's actor. I forgot her name. I'm blanking on her name. Bella Ramsey, right? What's her name? I mean, I've only watched season 1 of HBO. I thought she was fine as Ellie. Obviously, nowhere near as good as Ashley Johnson, but no person is ever gonna top that performance as Ellie, if you ask me. So, yeah, I thought she was fine.
I'm not far from Pitchcliff. We're all
Again,
set to look for his
only
agent
from
to
what I've
return
seen in
back
season
to
1.
Pitchcliff
Can't
is
talk
the
about
threat.
season 2.
Ron's agent
Yeah.
is waiting in town like this.
I mean, that's my opinion about season 1 of Last of Us in general, is it's fine. Nowhere near as good as the game. A lot of the things that made the game special are not in the show, so
Here they come.
it's fine. That's kind of how I'd describe it. It's a perfectly fine adaptation. That's how I would describe season 1 of HBO, Last of Us. Sub 2, by the way.
This must be Pitchcliff. Murad's agent should be at the marketplace by now.
The Bill episode? I mean, the Bill episode is so different compared to the game, so can't really compare it. I like Bill in the first game. Not when speedrunning, but outside of that. But the Bill episode was great in the TV show. I don't know, but I feel like the TV show Bill and game Bill, they feel so different that you can't really compare them. Probably say I like the game more, but that's probably just my bias because I overall like the game more, so. But to be fair, the Bill episode in the TV show is probably the best episode in the entire show, so gotta give them that.
Ursa must be in there. We have to get through.
Beautiful fight there, by the way. God damn.
Just notes about crafting. And a letter tucked between the pages. Lots of
Go.
That was nice. Probably like the game more because you like games more. I mean, problem?
By the sun, I don't want to die.
That's awesome. But that's the case.
The way to the mountain will be hard. Ferocious machines prowl every step of the climb.
more corrupted.
Not corrupted, but they will not tolerate humans.
So what else is new? Stalkers in the open. Watchers on the other side.
Also, since we're talking about the Last of Us show, how do people feel about the fact that both the two Naughty Dog writers, Neil Druckmann and I forgot the other person's name. I'm sorry, I'm not good with names, but how do people feel about them no longer gonna be involved in the show going forward? Sure, we're gonna get some spicy info about that in a couple of years when they're more free to talk about it.
Since when were machines any obstacle for you?
But there must have been some sort of fallout there.
Wouldn't have bothered with the climbing path either.
Especially, like, the way they talked about it and announced it made it seem like there definitely was some sort of animosity.
This is exactly the kind of place
But
you...
not the truth.
It's...
Yeah, every...
Genetic identity confirmed.
Don't think it matters? Fair.
Authorized.
Mind your footing.
Guess that's my way across. Glad that's over. This must have been where they lived. Elizabeth.
The focus can rebuild them, but the process is slow. To us, it seems a powerful device, but its engine is tiny and limited.
How slow?
Days,
This is Charles Ross.
years. Concern yourself with stopping Hades and extending the future.
Fair enough.
And you might live long enough to hear them.
Season 2 ends at the end of Ellie Day 3, right? In the game. Like, we haven't gotten any of Abby's Day 1, 2, 3 yet, right? That's my understanding of it. Again, I haven't watched it, so... I feel like you can answer that question without it being a spoiler, though. Give me 1 sec here. Frank, thank you so much for the 49-month resub. Really appreciate it. And a tier 2 as well. Thank you so much for the continued support. Really hope you're doing well. Oh. Dang it. Do that goddamn jump correctly, apparently. Okay. That was my understanding of it. They are splitting it into 2.
When I opened the hatch, the air rushed in from this side.
Because there was no
Unlocked out of core control. Alpha clearance
The Alphas
overridden.
were
What the hell is Omega clearance?
When is cursing in chat censored? Is it?
Sorry to alarm you, but I need you to listen, okay? To what I'm about to say.
Have you accidentally turned on some Twitch settings?
This isn't easy.
That auto censor it?
See, please, stop trying to access the system, okay?
Immediately the
See, what
fucks
this
come
is
in.
about is, I said stop trying to access the goddamn system.
But thank you, Frank, for the tier 2.
What I'm
Reads
trying
up.
to say
Really appreciate it.
is I can't stop thinking about the ones who come after us. Those innocents. Those blameless men.
I know there is a setting on
and
Twitch.
women. We're gonna give them knowledge?
I know there is a setting on Twitch that automatically censors certain words if you turn it on, but...
Apollo has 3,000 plus fail-safe conditions.
It's not a gift, it's a disease. They're the cure.
You should be able to find it somewhere.
The disease. Our disease? No. We can't. And it's not too late. If we're willing to sacrifice.
It doesn't need to be like this.
It already is, Samina. I did it 3 minutes ago. I've purged Apollo. It's gone, all of it, every copy.
A sacrifice. It's not a sacrifice.
I remember a year or 2 ago, I think it's 2 years ago or something, I remember that setting for some reason switched for me and curse words were starting to get censored.
But sometimes, to protect innocence,
I'm pretty sure I never changed it,
innocents
so
have to die.
Emergency
it just kind of changed.
Venting atmosphere.
Is anything actually happening on that Reddit, though? I don't use Reddit, so I don't know. If there's anything happening there?
For it, like
The world, not a...
Aloy, she what?
Okay, she doesn't...
You
To get if it...
you're what?
Understandable. We are a couple of weeks removed from the Steel Frontiers announcement. How are people feeling about it? I feel like the whole AI thing completely ruined most people's excitement for it.
The master override.
And the few people that did have some excitement for it seemed that faded when they started bragging about the AI use.
For our but before some the truth I help because when I know which
they did an interview, I think it was a day or two after they announced Steel Frontiers. And an interview in Korean that has been translated, bear that in mind. But essentially the studio head in charge of Steel Frontiers, which is not Guerrilla, it's a Korean studio, basically bragged about how much AI they're using to make the game. And specifically mentioned they even used it for art. I've left 6 times the subs. Lol. VTuber model. How do you even get such a thing?
I've sent a message.
I'm glad you're back.
She would tell him.
I'll let only.
If
I'll meet
Aaron, take him ours. Hey, look, when we but you were. Is it fine? We will.
And they did also say in that interview that they were gonna talk more about how they use AI at a later date. Plus all the footage they showed in those trailers said pre-alpha. So it's fair to assume Steel Frontiers is not coming out anytime soon. But we'll see what they say at a later date, but when you're literally openly bragging about the amount of AI you use, I'm not really gonna give you the benefit of the doubt until I hear more.
Or he has a surprise for us.
Is it a bomb? Doesn't look too big.
Big enough to kill us.
All right. I'll shut up.
It looks like a wooden bracket. Not very strong.
Well, play skip. How about that?
What if this... There's a guard under the last king. Far cry from home.
There's smoke rising from the edge of the mesa.
Are we under attack? The tracks lead inside. Another one of Dervahl's. This must be where Dervahl is sent. Dervahl did find a way into the palace.
Wish I could beat.
Then we do it the hard way.
I still don't know how I'm gonna handle Steel Frontiers. I feel like I'm obligated to at least try it on stream and all that. And at the very least, I can just call it I play Steel Frontiers so you don't have to. But I generally don't really know how I'm gonna handle it. Oh well, like I said, still seems like we're pretty far off from the game actually coming out, so got time to think about it. Yeah, it's the mobile game. They announced like 2 weeks ago. Oh, was it 2 weeks? I think so. Maybe 3 weeks at this point.
Hey, look, she would, but...
Yeah.
Come on.
Well.
You know, now trying to...
He...
no.
Look at you. Aloy, and it's
Well,
but you Ayla, please.
Heal with it. It will weak.
I'm trying.
Marie.
Perhaps yes.
And have.
Now.
I don't.
Quietly does it. Panic in the city will only create another enemy. And do keep me appraised of each new arrival. Ah, word but. Exact. So other.
I mean, from what we saw, I feel like it has some potential to be interesting. Just that whole AI thing and it being a mobile thing. It seems more likely it's gonna be screwed up than not.
Boland's apartment. Feels empty. Should I sleep? Did I leave anything unfinished?
Alright, let's get a strong ending here.
Campfires, perhaps? Massing forces for the long march to the city gates?
That's not with smoke.
And what is it?
The end. Or how it begins, anyway.
Like, I'm not against AI being used to develop video games, because I do feel like AI can become a great tool. The thing that bugs me a lot is just when it's used for art. Like, art is just a no-go for me. Personally. Like, art and straight-up story writing is just two aspects I just don't want to see AI be involved in.
The Deathbringers you spoke of?
To the guns! To the guns!
But like creating environments or
By the
stuff like that,
says.
I totally could see that being a thing.
Set loaded! All of you, be ready to fire!
Will the guns hold them back?
We're about to find out.
Yeah, that's also the annoying thing about AI, is just how forced it feels. Everywhere in society, you know? But then again, literally everyone and their mother is just... Or... Everyone in the big companies seems to just be pumping, like, literally all their money into it. So they have to force it
Rally the vanguard.
on everyone, because gotta make it work.
No. We need
There's
those
too much
guns.
money invested.
He will cut you down!
Not this time!
They gotta find some way to make it work.
You have fixed my long enough.
Should have fought me in a sun ring then.
Nice. Another gold. That's the third gold of this run. How about that? Pretty good, Rich.
Siege from the west!
Another rock there.
I can see.
terrible. Couldn't hit that scrapper for the life of me.
A wall in the attack.
Really good first half besides the scrapper.
Lower your arms, but beware.
Just 2 shots on that scrapper.
Chance to catch a breath. Prepare.
Good second half. Sure. Hawks and stuff. The Glenhawk. There's a chance one of the other guys actually killed it. I don't see any flapping between the trees. Really hoping that last Glenhawk is dead. Be a sad way to lose a lot of time here. Literally can't see any Glenhawk. Ah, the Glenhawk is dead. Let's go! That's a good Stormbird as well.
Incoming!
This is a goal. Alright. Fuck is this run, dude? Still got Hades to do. I have no idea what this run is, but all of a sudden we're on PB pace. Casual no reset run. Now on PB pace.
Aloy!
But let's focus up. Still need a good Hades here.
My own mother, you survived. I thought you were killed.
The others, are they?
No. Wounded, but alive, mostly. The machines blasted through, then kept going. They marched on the spire, dragging that thing with them.
Take care of the others, Teb.
Let's get it. Focus up.
It must have gotten through the defenses. Aaron's Vanguard. I have to get up there. Gotta keep going. Keep pushing. I knew this wouldn't be easy. So no holding back.
Aloy! We thought not we're right.
Let's get it. Ah, it's a PB. How the fuck did that become a PB? And my internet cut out, so stream is not seeing it. I guess they'll see it in a sec when it connects again. This is the reason why we need more RAM. So these disconnects doesn't happen. But fucking hell, I just got a PB, what the hell? 138.56. Let's fucking go, dude. I just wanted to do a casual no reset run, and well, here we are. We got a fucking PB. Let's fucking go. Woo! I don't know when the stream is gonna come back. This is why I locally record my speedrun, so even when the stream disconnects, we don't lose the video. Oh, stream is back. You guys missed the ending. But let's go, we got a PB. Woo! Hmm. 138.56. 138.56. Let's fucking go, everyone. G fucking G. It's a small PB, but the fact that we got a PB on a no reset run is just kind of like awesome. So let's go. Let's go. Let me get a screenshot of the splits here. My chat is not updating. One sec, I need to refresh my chat. And I can see you guys are talking in chat, I just can't read it until my chat is refreshed. Yeah, I dropped some more frames just now. I already said I knew you guys missed the last fight. It cut out as I was riding up to the mountain, or riding up to the spire. I know you guys missed it, but couldn't do anything about it, obviously.
Okay, guys.
Hey, we got a PB, 138.56. Let's fucking go.
Telling a story.
Right.
And don't worry, as I was saying, I'm locally recording my speedrun, so we do have a video of the run, even though the stream cut out. So the last part of the run is recorded. Don't worry about it.
So did a tall pine.
What the fuck, guys? We just got a fucking PB on a random no reset run on a chill fucking Saturday. Where the fuck did that come from?
6. My mother was home, thank God, so
where the fuck did this come from?
And after, she took me out to the lawn, and showed me the dead baby birds because there were nests in the pine tree.
I have no idea where the hell this came from, but fuck yes.
I'm not sure.
I don't know, it might be a rhetorical question, but if you want to answer it, be my guess.
That's when my mother took my face in her hands and spoke.
Query. What did she say?
She said I had to care.
Shoutouts to the people that said I don't need more RAM, because
Being smart will
pretty sure some of these cutouts has nothing to do with my internet, and I think it has more to do with the RAM issue on my PC.
to serve life.
So, yeah.
You often tell stories of your mother, but you are childless.
Yeah, probably.
I never had time. Guess it was for the best.
Well, at least we didn't get a 142 like the last couple of days where we got like, what was it, 5 142s in a track in a row?
Would you have wished for him or her?
Nah, I'm pretty confident it's my PC just running out of RAM.
Her to be.
We did that diagnosis of my PC, when was it? A month ago or 2 months ago?
Willful, unstoppable.
Where we pretty much concluded it probably is my RAM that is causing my issues. Which is why I would like to get that upgrade.
Just a little bit.
So we can avoid having those issues. But my god. Where the fuck did this PB come from? I'm not gonna get over this for a while. I only have 16 in my PC, which is terribly... it's kind of terrible for modern hardware standards, I know.
Now, Gaia. Time to tuck in.
I wish you were.
And when I stream and record my runs and all that, we discovered that I'm using around 14 to 15, so it's kind of hovering on the edge. Which means that occasionally it might go... This is how people explain to me. It likely goes over and that causes the issues to happen. Like stream either cutting out or audio issues. That is what we talked about a month ago. I'm not an expert in it, but that's what people told me likely is the issue. Why would you ever need that much? Yeah, who's laughing now? I mean, I probably should have had more when I bought this, but oh well. The PC has still served me well over the years. Anyway, but let's quickly go over the splits here, because my god, we just PB'd. So, pretty solid Sawtooth, 120. Proving was a little slow, especially the fight. Could have, I think I missed a couple of shots. Had a good Corruptor, slightly slow Mother's Crown. War Chief, pretty average War Chief. Really solid camps. And then I golded Ring of Metal by 4 seconds. The Ring of Metal I had in this run was unbelievably insane. I need to watch that Ring of Metal back, because that Ring of Metal was so fucking fast. I had an insane Ring of Metal in this run. Carja Border was okay-ish. Definitely could have been better. Meridian, I forgot to split. We'll add that split manually. Excavation side, from what I remember, was pretty solid. Same with Ambush. Both of those 2 splits were just pretty solid. Maker Send fight was slow. Missed a couple of shots, and then the Watchers got close to me. Then the climb was pretty good climb. Grave Horde was really nice. Missed 1 shot at the end, but other than that, it was like really clean. Sun King is whatever. Eclipse Phase was good. I think the main reason losing time there was the mount spawn at the very beginning of the split could have been better. Zero Dawn, I messed up Pillar Jump a couple of times, so everything else was good in Zero Dawn, but definitely lost a good amount of time to the Pillar Jump. Solid Sun Ring. Thunderjaw was a little annoying to get him frozen, but other than that, it was fine. Borderlands was really good. That was a super clean Borderlands fight. Gaia Prime, some of my movement wasn't the greatest, so lost some time there. Oh, sorry, not the movement, it was the skip to get to the second hologram. I was stuck on for a little bit. So that sucks. Then we got Blaze Skip. I mean, obviously it wouldn't have been a record without Blaze Skip. Blaze Skip kind of salvaged this run, so Shoutouts to Blazeskip, I guess. Derval was fine. Healers was basically perfect. Ridge defense wasn't perfect, but it was a gold. Because my gold is far from perfect on Ridge defense still. It was a good Ridge defense, don't get me wrong, it just wasn't perfect. So can still do better. And then Hades got slightly distracted by the stream cutting out. That was a little annoying, but luckily it happened before the fight, so... But I still logged in on the fight, and then... what was the... My mount spawn going across the lake was a little bad. And then I missed one shot on the... Or I didn't miss a shot, but it didn't hit quite correctly on the Deathbringer at the end, so those were the time losses on Hades. But yeah, somehow I got a new PB, and I wasn't even trying to get a new PB. So, 138.56, let's go. GG. By the way, just quickly want to mention, because I don't think I mentioned it probably, it's not world record. Fleur still has the record with 138.49. So, still gotta cut, what is it, 7 more seconds for record, but I'm just happy I got a PB out of nowhere, so let's go. GG.